let's go through some of the sound. The Republicans had to, and the conservatives and the, Fox TV had to respond to the sheer insanity that Donald Trump represented. I mean, it's their job. They've got to pretend like this is normal. That, and here's Tucker Carlson going even beyond that. Not just normal. It's a sign that this guy's an ubermensch, or that COVID is really just a big joke. Now, I'll tell you, by all reports that I have read, I don't know if he's doing it today, but the vast majority of Tucker Carlson's broadcasts have been from a studio that he rented, I believe, in a small town way north in Maine. Because COVID's not a big deal. So he goes way, 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 way north to the edge of the country in Maine, in a small, small town, because COVID's not a big deal. But let's hear him tell us that.
The moment you find yourself rooting for another man's illness or death is the moment you need to stop immediately in your tracks, pause, and take stock of your soul. You're the one who's sick and badly in need of help. You're rotting from within. But the media are not stopping. They're not even pausing. They're too angry. Donald Trump is alive. They were hoping that wouldn't happen. Worse, Trump walked out of the hospital under his own steam after just 3 days. 74 years old, and the virus didn't really slow him down. In fact, he looks fine. These are dangerous facts. If you're allowed to think about them too much, you might draw the wrong conclusions. You might conclude the coronavirus isn't quite as scary as they're telling you it is. You might regret giving up your constitutional...
Can we just make note of the fact that Trump had to make sure that he was in reach of the stairs? Those aren't steep stairs, folks. Yeah. Let's just run that back just a little bit. I mean, it's just something I picked up. I mean, look, this Ubermensch sometimes, just gonna not freaking out. I'm not freaking out when I tap my leg and then touch the stairs. I'm not freaking out. Go ahead.
The wrong conclusions. You might conclude the coronavirus isn't quite as scary as they're telling you it is. You might regret giving up your constitutional rights in a panic last spring, or letting them destroy the American economy in response. You might find yourself enraged that they're keeping your kids from getting an education and have for 6 months.
Who's they?
And above all, you might stop believing the news media. Why are we watching this crap? It's not news.
Man.
It's propaganda. They're lying to us. We just caught them again. All weekend, they told us Donald Trump was going to die. He had a pre-existing condition called obesity. Trump wasn't merely overweight. He was, quote, clinically obese, grotesquely overweight, sideshow fat. His silhouette blocks the sun. Thanks to decades of...
Now, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's objectively true. I mean, the man is he's just falling outside of us. I mean, he wears I don't even know if he gets men, it's
big and tall warehouse.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, Donald Trump has gained about 40, 50 pounds in office. And I didn't hear any reports saying that he was going to die or that he was grotesquely fat. I mean, I probably said that, but over the weekend I didn't have my show.
Oh, no, that was Reuters.
Oh, was it Reuters? It said he's grotesquely fat?
And that he's going to die.
Oh, is that right?
I'm joking.
I was like, what? I'm like, Matt, did I miss something?
But here's the thing. Is he in New York? Is Tucker Carlson doing his show from 6th Avenue in Manhattan right now? Or is he doing it from a so far north in Maine that it would take you 8 hours to drive there from here? I mean, who is lying to whom? Tucker Carlson's telling his audience, go out, it's nothing. But that guy is up in his family compound up in Maine, deep, deep, deep in the woods, probably on the coast, I guess, but way north. He's bought his own little studio because he doesn't want to deal with coronavirus. I don't blame him. It's just that he's going on television telling all his older audience, because they're all old. I mean, that's the Fox demo. You know that. Don't worry about it. Go out. It didn't even do anything to Donald Trump.
But Sam, what's so concerning about that is, we've listened to a lot of Tucker. We know Tucker. I have never seen him go that far against the media. Like, he always complains about the media, but he's straight up calling it propaganda, that this is that COVID is essentially a lie, that it's like a cold. I mean, it's not, he's echoing the worst conspiracy theorists online right now that we know and have been deplatformed. He is echoing that on the largest stage, cable news stage, the biggest audience in the country. He is echoing. I didn't mention this, but I went to a Trump rally this weekend.
Ooh.
In Scottsdale, Arizona, and it was, I don't know what I'm allowed to say on your show, but it was a Q Trump rally. I didn't know until I got there.
Q has asked me to tell you not to say that.
Okay, I don't know if you.
What do you mean you don't know what to say? You could say.
I know you might be. They're like I don't know, YouTube. I don't know if it affects the algorithm, but no. Okay. Anyways.
No, I don't care.
Okay, great,
I
perfect.
hear this.
So I went to this rally. I was having breakfast and it literally popped up across the street, and there were maybe like 250 people eventually. And I decided to go across the street and ask them questions while I waited for a table and having brunch. See, you can't have brunch and be an activist at the same time, guys. So what was that?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So, I mean, it was, I just asked them questions like, where do you get your news from? And immediately they're on defense. Immediately, they criticize left-wing media and they say that's, all the stuff that you know. But it was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's on our YouTube channel. You can go to the Nomi Key Show on YouTube and you'll see some of the clips. But everything from questioning whether he was actually sick. This is just like the cold. I mean, all the stuff that you know. But then to hear Tucker Carlson literally use the same talking points as the Q members at the rally. That's what concerns me.
They got it from that network 9 months ago, 6 months ago.
No, but they don't watch Fox News. They don't watch Fox News. They don't trust it. That is too mainstream for them. It's corporate media. Q, it's real right-wing news, as they said in some other report that I've never heard of. Who's driving Fox News right now? What's going on over there?
Lugan Press, Matt. Exactly. It's. I mean, it's incredibly dangerous for the country. It just shows just an intense, just like cravenness and disregard. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. Mm-hmm. Although I will say this, that my first reaction when I did hear the reports of Trump catching COVID and heading to the hospital was that we don't know what's going to happen. We can only know that Q works in very mysterious ways. And,
that was the best part they said.
Q has a reason for everything.
He literally, one of the Q guys goes, oh, he's been talking. Trump signaled to us that he was going to take 10 days off at some point. I was like, well, why right before the election, though? I mean, don't you think he wants to get out there and do he's doing rallies. All of his surrogates are going to do rallies. They have an answer for everything.
Well, I mean, distance does make the heart grow fonder, right? And familiarity breeds contempt. So maybe 10 days off before the election, right. Not a bad idea. I mean, to a certain extent, it's worked for Biden. So Biden's favorables have gone up this year. I mean, that's when you compare to 2016, which was like both their favorables were like this. Biden's favorables have gone up. And I think it's just, sometimes distance is nice.